Be doing some high score attempts. Since I have Murphy's event tomorrow, in which I'm going to need to put these skills to work. Might as well get a bit of practice in so I don't embarrass myself. Let's go ahead and start with just a plasma deck run. We'll see where it takes us. Investment tag early is pretty nice. Hey, welcome, Blob. Yes, it is absolutely pre-recorded. This should be fine on plasma, right? Buy this, skip for the investment tag. Might as well. All right, let's see if we can find some direction. It's not really it.
Hello, it's me, the guy who claimed Nancy worked on played unscored cards last stream. After some independent testing, I'd like to apologize for my foolishness.
No need to apologize. I'm wrong all the time. Thank you, though. Hooray for free Wi-Fi. Welcome back. Wait, that would have been right on the mark. Have you ever posted an over-explained run? No, but considered it. I just think that there's currently somebody already doing a better job of over-explained runs.
Well met.
Are you saying it's Baron Pog time? White steak equals Baron Pog, no? Hawk to D's nuts.
It could. It'll depend on what we are offered. Now, unlike chatters, I simply can't make... Or apparently how chatters play the game, I can't make jokers spawn simply because I would like them to. Which is frequently the advice that I'm given. Just get the joker forehead. But I don't have that skill. Just get our money back. These are... Like, I don't even know what I'm going for right now. Like, well, let's just level up Pluto in case we find a Baron. We certainly have Econ under control, but I don't know how well I can manage against the needle here. We might die due to my hubris. A fortunate draw.
When are you debuting on the Talk to Your podcast?
As soon as I wake up from this nap. Thank you, though, Andrew. Flint's kind of bad for me. Need to find some form of scoring. Apparently doesn't exist. You are? Not really. Like right now, the only thing that can get me points is apparently a flush. So let's, I guess, do that. Okay. Kind of want my face cards in hand, so you're gone. Like, I know I have seed money, but, like, I'm just trying to survive right now. Money is not my limiting factor. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough here. See if I can sneak this out, because I do have the, yeah, that's worth. So we want to get rid of hearts. Look who's back. Just get this as a safety measure. What's your strategy for high score, Mimic and Baron? My strategy for high score is to take the jokers that are offered to me and build a run based on that. I do not control the jokers that are presented. I tried to go with a general early game plan that will leave me open to whatever is offered, rather than tunneling in on something that might not appear. What kind of deck do you go for? I don't know until I... What? I can't predict the future. I build a deck once I figure out what the build is. Like, tunneling in on a build as you're starting is a good way to be unsuccessful. Hearts are debuffed. We're discarding 4s. We have the flush already, right? So we can greed the jack.
Well met.
High score runs, fun.
Thank you for the 4 months, Acro. I might need this just to give myself more time to find something. Welcome, Marty. Personally, I think the Baron and Mime has good synergy with Photo Chat as you're only playing one card, and Photo Chat only needs to be one card to be effective. Well, it's just worse than what you can do with the Baron Mime run, though, right? So I would not agree. Like, it can help you get to a Baron Mime setup, but like eventually it needs to be replaced. That's very good here. So we've got some deck fixing in play. Standard packs can maybe give us an idea. Nope. Not really what we're looking for. It does help me survive. Honestly, with this level of deck fixing, the business card might be a better econ option. I could go fishing for another spade. We don't really need to. Money and hand size are both very nice. Okay. I mean, if we do find a Baron, we can absolutely go that route, because that's why I've been putting levels into high card. Do you like the idea of getting a purple seal into the mix? A shame. Have to play the king here. Like, a large portion of my scoring is coming from the photograph right now. More plutonium. Alright. I mean, the potential for a Baron is definitely here. Probably get out of the tribe at some point. Edsy, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. For those of you who aren't yet following them.
Why are we doing more plutonium? I just sold all of mine to Shamu for some uranium.
Sounds like a fair trade. I don't know what you're complaining about. Thank you, Yeti Dog. Go check out Edsy. Going to be competing alongside me in the Murphy's Charity Invitational tomorrow. And streams a lot of Balatro, so go check him out. Drop a follow. Okay. Well, that's certainly something. That appears to be some amount of direction. The backup plan of no Baron? I don't know. Again. Just build what is strongest of the things that are offered to us. We need this for a red seal. Now we look for a strength. I think we can also just kind of start spamming high card now as well. Like, what does this look like? It's not superb, but it's a start. Probably will have to play a flush into the boss blind. See what's in here. Not exactly the hits we're looking for on a cryptid. Already got a red seal. Plays into the mime. Did I lose my money engine?
Hello, Roffle. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Polychrome Mime.
Polychrome mime who?
Polychrome Mime makes Pog Baron Pog smile.
I hope so. Thank you, Adept. It's probably wise.
We're gonna be rich.
Really enjoyed your Joker tier list vid. We out here learning.
No, no. That's not allowed. Don't you dare. Where'd that come from? Thank you, though, Eon Chicken. I'm beginning to realize the mime was not... Or the, raised fist was not the play here. Okay, we give up on some money to make sure that we don't die here, which feels worth to me. Raised Fist really doesn't do much without steel in hand. So we can beat 80k, we've already seen that. But it does go kind of hard once you get the steel in hand.
Are there any Joker cards you would want to see added if Ballatra makes a DLC? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Baron Mime.
Bear in mind who?
Baron Mind who you are talking to.
Who am I talking to? Thank you, Yeti Dog, and thank you, Adapt. I mean, there is going to be extra content, right? That's not a question, but I don't know. I don't have it. I'm not a game designer. I don't have ideas for what should be added. I trust Thunk. Exit. Thank you for the bits. Good hand. The red seal on the raised fist is kind of crazy too. I mean, I could probably play this and get through. Oh no! I shouldn't have played the ace, is the only problem. That almost threw. Which is more money over the course of the run. I think I'd do the death here so that I can get it on the Fool, actually.
Hawk to are this, D's nuts that, can we just stop with the lunacy? It makes me wanna scream. Scream as in the hit metal song Scream on the Avenged Sevenfold album made by Avenged Sevenfold.
Definitely makes me want to scream too, but for a different reason. Thank you, home team. Didn't play that many cards. Still need a strength for that,
Hey home team. Hawk to our this. Hawk to our that. I think you might want to hawk to our therapist about your problems.
I think we would all benefit from that, in fact. From home team, speaking with the therapist. Undefined Polychrome Baron Trust. Polychrome is not what I want the Baron to be. Like, Polychrome is pretty meaningless most of the time. I would rather have the ability to make it negative.
When Avenged Sevenfold is no longer, will a new band called Revenged Eightfold take their place? And will you be there at their first concert?
Nope. Neither of those things. Oh, inshallah. Thank you, Adept.
It seems to me like you're getting an unspeakable amount of help from that mime.
No, we can talk about it. I mean, the mime can't, but we can talk about it. Thank you, Mike. Plutonium is huge. Something.
Hawk Dewer? I hardly know her.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that goes. One blue seal wouldn't hurt. Maybe consider selling the trading card, or even the steel.
Can we stop talking about the name that rhyme with Socktuber? I lost a lot of money on their crypto coin and now I got to explain to my family that the Grinch is actually real and that he stole all the presents and that's why there is no Christmas this year. Wish me luck.
Brian talking over himself is why there's no Christmas this year, actually. But I'm sorry for your loss, Murphy. Does the ad-free version of YouTube Plus or whatever make you less, or is it okay? I think it makes me more money per viewer, in fact. So, watch without any concern, even if you're using an ad blocker. What am I gonna do? Thank you though, Kevin and Murphy. You die. That's a better blue seal. We could probably eat the other one now. Venus. Sock. Ooh. We've done it.
Poojk Baron Poojk.
You might want to go see a doctor about that one.
Baron Pock.
Oh, that's what they were trying to say. Also, this is a certified first run of the day moment. It's that easy.
Baron Pock Baron.
That's true.
I am pogging my Baron so hard right now. This is an amazing run.
You're doing what now?
Baron Pock.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That got a little weird there for a moment. Thank you, Kevin, Andrew, and Yeti Dog, as well as Top Deck Lethal. Alright, so it might actually just be sell one of the Hanging Chad pieces here. Need Blueprint and Brainstorm. And Strength. Because we still have that one red seal that we...
Well met.
This really pogs my Baron.
You and me both. Thank you, Narc.
I think all of our Barons are pog right now.
Well met.
Fully
An anonymous
pogged.
user gifted a tier 1 sub to SKWF.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Well met.
Watch it be a Hanging Chad again. Okay.
Well
She
met.
pogged on my Baron until I cash out.
That is actually true. Yes, that's what's happening here. Thank you, Loliti. And thank you, Shiny and Flamey Burger, for the subs. Actual useful judgment? Yeah. All right. There's the strength. Hello. There's the plutonium.
Brian says Baron Pog.
He said it a lot of times by now. The water.
She photographed my Baron until I mime.
I'm very happy for you. Thank you, Adept.
Her own bog.
Was that one French or something?
The Wooder.
Thank you, Andrew. Nope. I kind of need to save this. I want to get this strengthened, so I'm just going to take one less plutonium here. Guess I also could have discarded more for Faceless Joker, but...
Wow, Baron Pog Baron tournament.
Well, the tournament's tomorrow, but... close enough. Thank you, Lizzie. Nope. Sure.
Baron mind, when Baron a public space, make sure not to pog your Baron.
You're not the boss of me.
Baron pog, wow.
Okay, now we're talking. Thank you, sub. Heyo. I think this is just kind of a bad Joker in hindsight. Because I need the steal for scoring and I need the gold cards for... they're more money when I just keep them in hand because of the mime. I mean, I probably don't need the steal cards for
Well
scoring.
met.
Add a Roth. Thank you for the prime. I'm playing...
We are pogging our Baron so hard right now.
It's true.
Now we just need an ectoplasm to make this run truly perk up.
Well, we also... I think more than that, we need a blueprint and a brainstorm.
Oh, I forgot to mention that Pog Baron Pog and Photo Chat is banned in the tournament. It's high score with Square Joker and Green Joker only.
Well, I used to be something of a high... or a Square Joker and Green Joker specialist, so... I'll be in a good spot for that. Thank you, Murphy. Let's get one.
Thoughts on the Game Awards results? After playing with these loads for so long, I was given approval to drop these loads onto blueprints. So if you get a glazed blueprint in my bad right now, and bite, well, let's just say, my Baron.
Thank you, home team. Might be a good thing Brian talked over that one. Thank you, Metal Progressive Maximilian and Egg Savior. I think that, I mean, we can all agree that, like, the Game Awards results were incredible, right? Like, how often does an indie game win as much as it did? Or be even nominated for it?
Chats all over again.
Something like that. Thank you, Kevin. Like, just because it didn't win Game of the Year doesn't mean that it's a bad game or it had a disappointing showing. It also is something that matters extraordinarily little in the grand scheme of things, and it got a bunch of eyes on Balatro.
Ryan knows when a message is so brain-rotted that he just has to block it out. I'll say it again. After playing with these loads for so long, I was given approval to drop these loads onto blueprints. So if you get a glazed blueprint, my bad G.
How could we survive without having heard that? Oh, thank you for clarifying. This video is going to be a nightmare to edit.
Also the Ballatra music in the orchestra was amazing.
True. Let's keep the pool preserved. These are terrible. Got more money now. Think Chad is just trying to make your editing job more difficult? Probably, yeah.
A lot of work to edit because you are going to have to boost and zoom in on every Brian message that has come through.
Yes, that's the reason. Obviously. Thank you, Adept. Jokers are we looking for besides Idol? We're not looking for Idol, so we can cross that one off the list. Like, Photograph is already doing exactly what an Idol would do. But we're looking for Invisible, Blueprint, Brainstorm. Real voucher would be pretty pog. I agree. That's why I picked it up earlier.
YouTube recommended me your vids after playing Ballatro. Gotta say I love your content, so keep up the good work.
Thank you, Egg.
Hi Roffle, been a bit but happy to be watching your runs again.
Welcome back, Sunset. Hope you've been well.
The Jokers needed our Blueprint, Brainstorm, and of course, Zany Joker and 8-Ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about those two. Thank you. Thank you, Metal. This is actually just better. Less awkward. And plays with the mime pretty well. Yori, thank you for the membership. Huh. Guess that was a pretty good hand. Sixth Sense, also not good here. I have 1 6. 2 6s. And few good outcomes off of a spectral card. I think most of those are kings. Well, most of my face cards are kings. Most of my deck is kings, is why. M-Farce, thank you for the membership. I think I can cut this. I've got another blue seal king, and I just need inventory space. I think it's because we had red seal in hand last time that we got so much more. Still looking for a Pokio? Is it too late? Pokio doesn't contribute much to... I mean, I'll take it, but I don't have a telescope, so that means I don't have observatory. So Pokio is not really live here. Like, it would be good to start farming up the Plutos, but like I probably need the inventory space right now so that I can find the remaining pieces. A decent cryptid. Even if we don't get Telly or Observatory Brachio with blue trim, it can at least help us consolidate into more red steel kings. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem, though. That is currently not my limiting factor. When I have a trading card, right? Welcome, Weasel. That's a very good voucher. I need to overstock, though. It's pretty limiting right now. It's only so much you can explore the seed, then play the run in 1 hour. Well, yeah, that's why I'm just going to treat it as an unseeded attempt, like I always do. Like, we're 50 minutes in on my first run of the day, and I think we've got a pretty good score. That's good, but not necessary right now. I have 1 queen left. Probably can get out of the trading card soon. Okay. I mean, we can actually just start deleting these. We've already seen the spade boss as well. The fact that that's negative is huge, like, long term, because it gives us plus hand size if we can get a, like, a blueprint mime, and then we don't have to, like, give up a joker slot or feel bad about giving up a joker spot to something that ordinarily doesn't do much for me.
Well met.
Nivek, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. It's just a sellable joker. It's not meaningful in any way. We've not passed the plant, but we have the reroll voucher. Might as well start, right?
That misprint is definitely worth it to keep. There is this really cool trick that allows you to sell the misprint for money.
That's okay. Ooh. You had me worried there for a moment, Yeti Dog. Thank you for the bits. Hand size voucher. Also clears a full voucher for Overstock to eventually show up, surely.
Well met.
Able to catch a Pog Baron Pog stream.
It's true. Welcome, Doc. Does help with the temperance, but it's not super important when money is flowing. It's not on a king? Hold on. Actually scanned. I didn't even check because I just assumed it was impossible for it to hit anything but a king. What are the chances? I mean, like, 2 in 25, 2 in 24, so not that unreasonable, but...
Hello streamer, you have cursed me to hyperfixation upon Balatro, how dare you?
That's a blessing, not a curse, don't be silly. Thank you, I weird. Look, I'm just gonna kill these cards so that they don't mess up my mail-in rebate anymore. Who needs purple seals? Famous last words. Probably sneak in one of these.
A lot of religious monks need to study in solitude for decades to reach enlightenment and religious euphoria. With Balatro, all you need to do is have the immolate miss all your face cards.
Does feel pretty good, doesn't it? Thank you, Collie. It's the simple things. Why am I opening this? There's pretty much nothing that I can get that would be better than what we have.
And you don't even need to stop gooning. Win-win.
I mean... Are the monks actually stopping the gooning too? Who can be sure? They say they are, yeah. People say a lot of things. I sure hope it does. Stonks. Guess the faceless was probably worth over the photograph. A lot of things are worth over the photograph. Let's move you to the front, so you and you are the next to go.
Never forget Peggy gave Balatro an 18 plus for gambling, but microtransactions games can still be a 3 plus.
Who did this? Thank you, Exit. Thank you, Beatrice, for the membership. Europe? No, I know, but Brian said Peggy. In a way that sounded funny. Like he's just talking about some lady in an office. Better than photograph. Marginally, because of the red seal. That was maybe better than stonks, actually.
Never forget when Peggy ate my lunch out of the company fridge.
How dare you? See? She's a menace. That's what I'm talking about.
Hankill voice, god dang it, there's 18 Peggies now? I can only handle one spa Peggy and meatballs night a week, let alone 18 of them. I'm about to bust.
18 plus Peggies, so we don't know how many Peggies there actually are at this point. The Peggyverse is just getting massive.
Well met.
The Soupy Guy, thank you for the 2 months. Why am I still looking in those packs?
Roffle and the Peggyverse of Balatro.
I'd watch that movie. No, I wouldn't. Don't be silly. It's bad enough I have to watch my own videos when I'm editing them. Bro's just constantly yapping, man. At least most of the time you're more coherent than Brian. That's what I strive for.
Well met.
Thea, thank you for the prime. I guess $40 of interest is pretty good
Well
now that I
met.
think about it. Adept, thank you for the 10 gifted. Where are jokers? Ooh. There's no way this gets me $40. It's, well, I guess it's $20. Incredible. This also now makes the brainstorm more likely. Because we have so much money. Kali, thank you for the very generous donation. Much appreciated. Brainstorm. Egg. Eee! Okay. Is that boss blind a problem? Or is it just good to get it out of the way early? I think it's probably just good to get it out of the way early.
Blueprint Pog Blueprint.
I agree. I agree. A little late, but, like, still appropriate. Okay, yes, it's anti-15, so not necessarily that early, but, like... I guess I meant to say at a time when we could feasibly beat it without re-rolling it and risking the plant. Let's probably just do this to be safe. Other than Brainstorm, we are looking for an invisible Joker. Would you take Showman? Definitely, yeah. To get out of steel.
I see you have given up on trying to beat the misogyny allegations.
Look, it's not my fault Shoot the Moon is a bad Joker. That's... You gotta point the finger somewhere else. I didn't make the Joker. It does cut into my money engine, but it does give me more time to find the Brainstorm. at all. As well as overstock, so yeah, we probably just take it. Stonks. That makes up for the loss of money from the rebate. Troubadour. Probably better to have it and not, since it is uncommon. Oh, out of discards. This is unseeded, unmodded, and the first attempt of the day. Yes, this is all very possible in the base game. Like, Steel Joker already isn't that good. And this is just going to be behind Steel Joker most of the time. Unmodded is your highest E32. No. That's on Gold Stake it is. On White Stake it's like 116. Troubadour is doing a lot. Yeah, it would be like our Money Engine or Steel Joker would be the cut, but like neither of those really make sense. Wouldn't the Amalgam deck make the most sense for high score with the potential negative jokers you could get? You mean the Anaglyph deck? No. Plasma deck squares your score, so it's automatically the best. Anaglyph is one of the worst because, well, if you're playing Anaglyph, you don't really want to be skipping for negatives because that's a trash skip to take. Thank you, Andy. For high score runs in particular, you're looking for very specific jokers. Skipping for a bunch of negatives isn't going to change the course of your run. It's not going to make even a dent. You won't notice the difference in the later antes between like 5 good jokers and 15 total jokers. Cannot copy Troubadour. It wouldn't be worth to do so anyway. Nice boss blind. Wait. No DNA value this time. That's a shame. Whoops. So that's our potential with a bad hand. Why go for the pair? I didn't have a choice after I used the duh. That's why I said, whoops. Oh, right, we get to do this again. Kind of an annoying boss blind. That might be worth re-rolling. Watch it be Violent Vessel? That would be the best possible hit for me. Crimson Heart could be annoying. Like, the only reason this is annoying is because of the blueprint.
Wow, the amount of bad takes I see in chat. I swear some of y'all lack critical thinking skills. Some of you might be saying that it's ironic of me to say so, but have you taken into consideration that you're still maidenless and I'm not? Because I know how to think with both heads, not just the one that thinks Pog Baron Pog.
I mean, to be fair, I think most of the questions are pretty reasonable. Because not everybody does these types of runs, right? It's just sometimes they come with, like, an air of, like, I don't know, undeserved confidence. Like this one. No, we're not even gonna get into it. It's just people are very, I don't know, sometimes smug in the way that they question things despite being very wrong. There's a good example. This one's funny. We'll do a live dramatic reading of a YouTube comment I received just today. That kind of exemplifies this quite well. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Here it is. In quotation marks, trolled by my Celestial packs. Bro, you buying Celestial packs instead of digging for more and better jokers? No wonder it takes you so long to stumble into a good run. LOL, crying laughing emoji, crying laughing emoji, crying laughing emoji. Even 10 Jupiters can't even get close to the worst 1.5 multiplier and 100 chip joker. Skull emoji, 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 skull emoji. 10 levels on Jupiter's 150 chips. And then on top of that, I was like, that's extraordinarily bad advice on a normal run. Just like outrageously bad. But on top of that, it was a double Ancient Joker with double retrigger flush build. Literally everything started with the Jupiter. Like, it could not have been more wrong. You could not have found a situation where that is more wrong. Oh. It's pretty funny, though.
Skull emoji. I didn't really like the pen flinger meta that came out of that expansion, but to each their own.
Wasn't me. Thank you, Collie.
Skull.
Thank you, Lizzie. Sell the Fool? I did. You're doing the thing that we're actively discussing right now. Alright, I probably need to... Like, I don't want this because I still need a brainstorm.
Said she saw me on the counter.
Wasn't me. But I also want to clear another voucher so that I can get overstock. I don't know, man. What's my deck even look? Yeah. I have one. It's okay to skip a voucher? I mean, yeah, we're not talking about whether it's okay or not. We're talking about what's... I'm trying to arrive at a decision about what's best, not whether it's okay. I'm gonna take it. Alright, you. Perfect. So it's this right now.
Been watching your videos for a couple days now and started playing Balatro 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Love seeing all the strategies.
Hey, glad you're enjoying them. Thank you, Joshua. Good luck on your runs. That's with copying a DNA, so we are in a pretty good spot. There's the reroll voucher. That's a second one cleared.
Well met.
Dylan Burritos, thank you for the prime. I wonder how, like, at what point that voucher is just, like, money positive because of all the temperances and hermits when considered, like, with the amount of extra rerolls that you'll have to do. It probably isn't. It's an interesting consideration.
Well met.
Bonk Johnson, thank you for the prime. Keep forgetting we gave up a discard. Wait, that's a bad boss blind, isn't it? Oh. Wheel's worth buying at this point. The best thing a wheel can give me is 3x. I'm going to get to a situation where I need to 10 to 100x my score in order to make it.
Watching your videos made me want to play Balatro and I'm having a great time. Thanks for the amazing content.
Yeah, happy to hear that, Beatrice. Glad you're enjoying the videos and I hope you're enjoying the game.
We're gonna be rich.
Trolled by my celestial packs, bro. You buying celestial packs instead of digging for more and better jokers? No wonder it takes you so long to stumble into a good run, lol. Even 10 Jupiters can't even get close to even the worst 1.5 multiplier and a 100.
Well met.
Adept player gifted a tier 1 sub to Peggy. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
That was missing far too many skull emojis. Nice try, Weasel Thunder. Thank you for the tip, though.
Well met.
Dank Shanwao gifted a tier 1 sub to Roach Milked It Goth. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Well met.
Lord Freiters gifted a tier 1 sub to iWeed. They have given 26 gift subs in the channel.
We're gonna be rich.
Chip Joker, Skull, 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 Skull.
I just had to go and say something, didn't I? That's a shame. I mean, those are the two singular bosses that kill me in this spot.
No, Brian can't say my name, iWeed D.
Thank you, iWeed D. So there was a slight missequencing here, and I was going to do it, and then I got distracted. The actual play is you re-roll it before the big blind so that you know how hard you need to re-roll in the shop. So that, like, I could have found a luchador. So this was a mistake. It was unlikely to pay off. I'm dead. But, bummer.
It's all Peggy's fault.
It's true. It's true. Let's get her. That's a shame. We had quite a bit of space on this, right? We were like... We were actually way over because we were like, I want to say E33 when copying the DNA still. E32, yeah. Don't like any of this matters. The worst part is it now just takes an eternity to get through this. Alright. I mean, it's a good first run of the day. Good first warm-up. Again, we'll only have an hour for the runs on the tournament, and we got a pretty good score within the hour, so... Unlucky. How much would you have gotten playing 5 cards on the other boss blind? Almost certainly not enough to win the run. So, it wasn't really worth risking. Like, I would have simply died. Okay. We'll get another one in, since that ended kind of abruptly. I'll be right back. We'll try it on Ghost Deck this time.
Well met.
Alright. Let's go Ghost Deck. Need to readjust to not being on Plasma Deck.
Well met.
I figure that I fall asleep to your VODs enough that I should spend $5.99 a month on a sub rather than $30-ish a month on melatonin supplements.
Wait, that math's not mathing though. Oh, 30-ish. I guess, yeah, I guess that is less expensive. Thank you, thanks, Shadowman. Sham wow. Sorry for the 2 months. Look, this isn't smart, but... I don't know what I'm building towards yet. Just cut the aces because they're never going to be involved. Okay. We're basically just doing legendary checks at this point. I think we actually sell this as well, since it's not likely to get much use.
What if, Skull, what a joker in the game.
It is.
I always try and get aces involved, haha, you don't like?
To each their own, I suppose. Thank you, Maximilian. Suppose that could be something. Huh.
Chad?
Yeah, he just kind of showed up, didn't he?
Photo had incoming pop.
It's not incoming, it's already here.
Photo Chad enjoyers skip to right here. Photo Chad haters huff my shorts.
Got him. Thank you, Collie. Okay. Probably gonna lean towards the hack, since we got it first. If I can.
Chad greater than Peggy.
We just need some dice now. I also don't like the fact that we lost our level in Jupiter. Bloodstone. Holy. Hung me out to dry.
Hey streamer, any tips in general for abandoned deck? It's doing me a concern, totally scuffed, 100% skibidi zero aura.
Stop giving me the straight flush, man. One second here. I really don't want this straight flush, man. Thank you. Abandoned deck benefits from playing towards bigger hands like straights, 4 of a kind, full houses, 3 of a kind. So you kind of use it as a more consistent, erratic deck a lot of times, is how I treat it. But it is difficult to give like generalizable advice. Or even any deck. Okay, so we know that's a heart. We're going for 3s, I suppose. Bloodstone. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my god, dude.
Hiker, I hardly know her.
That's not what I've heard. Thank you, Adept. Alright, this is actually phenomenal news to get the heart boss out of the way. Incredible.
We're gonna be rich.
For all those who need guidance, I get all my Balatro advice from the very insightful German publication Cards Item. Care to side tongue these nuts?
I was just trying to figure out what Brian was saying. Thank you, Lord Freitas. I think I gotta send both of these. It's unfortunate to lose out on the blue seal value, but it's more important that we just make it through the round here. It'll be easy to greed things once we get our deck set up and have the bloodstone rocking. I think we've been killing clubs so far.
Hello everyone, Brian here.
Hi, Brian.
I would like to announce my engagement to Peggy. I know we have had our differences in the past, but true love can topple any difficulties.
That's inspiring. Thank you, Brian. I don't know if that's better than anything. Like, obviously I want to copy these threes, but I also... Like, what am I cutting right now?
Don't trust Peggy, man. She's a bop just like Nancy. She has 34 baby daddies. Don't believe me? Look up Peggy Rule 34.
Don't do that. Unless you're really into King of the Hill. Thank you, home team. Photograph probably has the least energy right now. Photograph is my sole reliable source of scoring right now. I think there's a decent chance the run dies if I get rid of the photograph. Until I get a pair of dice. Thank you, Andrew. I don't know, man.
Hello, Roffle. Knock knock.
Who's there?
The hack.
The hack who?
Why are you still here, hack? Pog Baron Pog just arrived.
Yeah, you make a compelling case. The problem is we put our red seal on the wrong thing. Like, if it weren't here with the Pluto, and if we didn't have the levels in Pluto, it would be a lot less appealing. We also have 2 blue seals. Just strength, yeah. That's a lot more reliable than just finding another deja vu, isn't it? Well, I wasn't drawing a flush here anyway, it turns out. Kind of looks like I'm going to die. Like I've just drawn outrageously poorly right now. Yeah, that might have kept me alive. Should have known I was in a good spot when YouTube chat said rip. That's really bad for me. Might as well be you. Just in case we need it. Shay, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're currently in the midst of a Pog Baron Pog situation. Ignore this part. This is just, I don't know why that's here.
Pog photocat trading heart Baron Pog.
Thank you, Adopt. It actually is kind of good to turn everything into hearts since we passed the heart boss. Game looks dope. It is dope. You should try it. Stonks. This may be one of the worst bosses for me here. Yeah, it might kill me. So many non-believers, man.
Hello Raiders, did you know that there's a Balatro tournament tomorrow and there are 34 rules they have to follow to have their score qualify? Don't believe me? Look up Balatro Rule 34.
Don't do that.
Skibity Toilet Ohio is on Ram Ranch.
Don't do that either. Thank you, home team. Excellent. Plus 50 aura. This is a pretty annoying boss blind, and I think for that reason, take the hieroglyph. Thank you, Adapt. Apparently that got filtered for spam. Really need to find a way to generate some more kings, like maybe that DNA I passed on. I mean, it was correct at the time. But we weren't going for Baron at the time. I don't know what we would, like, we'd probably kill the trading card for the DNA. But, like, we need the photo chad still. That's true, we are on Ghost Deck, so Cryptid is a live pickup.
The true tournament is the friends we made along the way.
I like to think so. Thank you, Dank.
Did you know that Super Mario has appeared in over 34 games? Look up Super Mario 64 to learn more about them.
Wait. That doesn't seem right. How does he do it, chat?
Usually you need to adhere to absolute primogeniture to generate more kings, but if you don't have any lying around you can borrow some from elsewhere in Europe. Spain bought is fine.
We're still talking about Balatro, right? Oh, I played a pair. That was dumb. That's a really bad boss blind that we just got through, as we saw with the previous run where we rolled into it and then died.
Yes, definitely. Just like that time I accidentally dropped my monster parliament that I use for my Magnum Carta.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Collie. Oh yes, let the +2s flow. They are well deserved. Yuggler?
Well met.
Lizzie, thank you for the 5 gifted. I guess I don't need to hold 2 blue seals with a mime. Excellent. Getting there.
Did you notice how the trading card Joker has the numbers 4 and 3 in it? This is an obscure Easter egg that references the Yu-Gi-Oh! Incident in which a player broke the 43rd rule in a tournament. Don't believe me? Look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Rule 43.
That one seems safe, doesn't it? Let's just do this. Thank you, Adopt. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It's early, but sure. Don't want Planet Map, sure. Oh, that's funny. Hackermans is back. Nope. Yeah, I could use some more tarot cards to finish up my deck fixing. That's beautiful. Well, we've got plenty of levels in high card. We could probably, like, look to get out of... Hello. Not ready for the Ecto yet. Like, I've got 3 Jokers that don't want to be part of my permanent lineup. Maybe this time. What does my deck even look like? It's probably better just to get a medium. Stonks. Oh, you idiot. Look at you. Crimson Heart. Nice try.
Please don't search Rule 34 and Balatro. I was young and needed the money. Don't judge me at my worst. If you do, you don't deserve me at my best.
That's a fair... I've been trying to tell them, but thank you. Thank you for bringing that back around, Pat Soda. Strength. Got a lot of queens and, more importantly, a lot of jacks that need... Ooh. Finally. That would have helped last run. Welcome back. How the run's going today? Well, this is the second run of the day, and it is not as strong as the first, so they're going pretty well.
If a medium can give you purple seal, imagine what a large can do.
Now you're thinking.
I have to catch a flight in 2 hours. I should probably start packing.
You're gonna catch a flight? How can you even do that? How big are your arms? How high can you jump?
I mean, what if they have Toon Force? They may perchance catch it with their mouth.
What are... I'm more confused now. You do high score attempts on Gold Stake too. Yep. Just... they look a little different. And they happen more... like, naturally. So 2 kings is more than enough, it turns out. So we should be fine into this boss blind. Kinda just want to make sure we have this. I mean, these are about to go anyway, right? Welcome, Dark Soul. Welcome, Sir Lawrence. Sure. Probably not the optimal point scoring outcome here, but it is good for our money. Mime is an uncommon joker. Here's our death. I don't want to be discarding kings right now, but this is good if we get our deck fixing online, so it's better to... That one's probably fine. Welcome, Gator. Glad you're liking the YouTube. Kind of want to strengthen the queen. Here's a nice compromise, I guess. How do you play with Vagabond? You want to use it early to set up your deck fixing when you have before your econ is online. But at this stage in the run, it's not really something that we can grab. Welcome, Musketeer. Oh, right, the Joker Symmetry. Something like that. Huh. That was pretty good. Maybe I should have just gone with the strength on those queens. Yeah, I should have taken that. Oh, hello. That's fine. Beautiful. Baron should be in the middle, but that throws off like the color scheme. You're looking at like the functioning, and I'm looking at like this looks really odd and out of place because of its different color. Turbulate would not be an ideal Joker for this build at all, no. We're looking for a Blueprint, Brainstorm, and another Invisible Joker, pretty much exactly. Maybe a DNA. But we're playing one card per turn, and Turbulate does not help with that. Why is the run on Ghost and not Plasma? Well, because the first run was on Plasma, so I wanted to play a Ghost run. Nandre. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that. And congrats. I think I saw you got a Nan Imp run recently. Unseated. Big Pog. Like, Tribulate is basically a photograph, right? From watching your vids, you give me too much credit. No. I'm just here to be goofy, mostly, if we're being honest. Let's do this and this. We could use some strengths. Yeah, it's actually illegal to learn anything about this game from me.
Well met.
And
Murphy
very dangerous.
did a tier 1 sub to Nant.
Appreciate that, Murphy. You're cashing in big right now. It's illegal? Yes. Yes, the authorities will find you. More red seals? Seems good. Yeah, my content is exclusively to help you fall asleep at night. And I take offense to it being used for anything else. Was the trick with blackjack get good luck? I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but like, try and find something to offset the harm that the lack of hands does to your econ is one of the main things. And then you'll be able to spend more effectively to like actually get to where you need to be. Let's go ahead and deja vu a gold card. Since we already have a couple of the steel. That's probably actively harmful for me right now, so I shouldn't do it. Oh, we were jacking it. I didn't even realize it. This is why I should have kept the reserve parking instead of the mail-in rebate, though.
I've had some of the weirdest dreams ever since I started falling asleep to your videos.
Is that true? That might be the melatonin. Or was that somebody else? Kali, thank you for the bits as well. Roffle's content is entirely for recreational use only, and any therapeutic claims have not been assessed by the FDA. Any presence of Roffle content in tournament settings is entirely illegal. The event tomorrow is purely a honeypot to catch you sickos. Look. Don't pretend like the FDA will be standing in a few months. Like, what are they gonna do? Holy. What a pack.
I might have bought the melatonin instead of the Roffle on accident.
I don't think they sell Roffle in stores. I have not encountered it myself. You need like a prescription, and you have to go to a pharmacist after seeking, you know, that prescription from your doctor. Oh, I guess we're jacking it again. But I kind of want the blue seal. Plus 50 aura. Unlucky. Honestly, the auras really don't even matter. But it does $5, surely.
Will the pharmacist help me jack it?
No. No, that's a different type of doctor that only appears in certain types of movies. Gross. Plutonium. I mean, I guess we can spin a few wheels. That one doesn't matter. Hey, welcome, Benno. More plutonium. Zooming. Okay. Well, now it's just getting suspicious. Ship it. Whoa. Did my brain lag or did the the game lag there for a moment? Your glasses lag? That actually might have been it. Like, I don't know, my vision went a little weird there for a moment. Maybe I've just been reading too much chat. We're rarely gonna draw a hand that we can immolate, but what if we do? That Bloodstone really wants to come back to the team. Okay. I don't think this is the hand to immolate. So I guess we say goodbye. Badge. Blueprint next shop. You're either gonna look like a fool or a genius. Well, I guess we have to buy the Vagabond. Brainstorm next shop. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here. I don't know which one to believe. I'm gonna choose to believe none of them. Cryptid's not bad. S1 hand size is a bummer, but now's the time for it. Wheel me. World's worst discarder just showed up. Asked to leave. Alright, how much of our deck is kings right now? 17 out of 29. That's pretty good. But we haven't been hitting the mail-in rebate that hard. One step closer to the Perkio setup. Nice. Still probably not in a situation where we want to ecto. Hand size is kind of important. Diamonds are debuffed. I don't even know what my suits are. Oh. Funniest possible draw right there. Are we still jacking it? Yeah, always. I'll hold the death then. I think you have hearts? Yeah, it is intentional that I have a lot of hearts because we encountered the head already, so that's like one less bad boss that we can find ourselves. Could this be the Perkio? Uh-oh. Look, don't get too excited. It's not super good yet, right? Like, I have the telescope, but not the observatory. We've got a bit to go. We don't have a brainstorm. Nanif incoming? No, we're way too far behind on that. It's a good friend. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
Too late in pogging out of my gourd RN.
Fair.
I love early head. It reminds me of my first date. I don't remember whose four fingers went where. All I remember is that a little piece of heaven was playing.
Thank you, home team. Like, we're just not on pace to like actually get it going because we don't have the brainstorm or the blueprint brainstorm that we need. It can be helpful, surely, but should have discarded more aggressively. But it's like not quite there yet. Need to get it snowballing early for Nanimp? Yeah, you pretty much need an anti-1 Perkio too. And like a brainstorm to follow it shortly. But it does give us like some potential to go a little bit further than we otherwise would if we can get some plutonium up here. Let's look for Pluto first and then try and find a fool. Oh, we do need to find a brainstorm still. Or a blueprint. Streamer luck back at it. I mean, that's just like correct sequencing, right? That's being rewarded for having a plan and playing towards it. I don't need all of these cards. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm getting worried about how much this mail-in rebate likes to jack it, though. Oh my god. Back to back? Okay, we desperately need the brainstorm now, though. Otherwise, we're just not going to, like, keep pace. Like, I was considering, like, ripping a Wraith out of that. I'm so very serious about this.
Jacking it, it reminds me of my first date. And Hawk to R.
It might actually be time for the Ecto. Thank you, home team and Deflated Platypus. Do we sell this and use the
I can't
Ecto?
say what you're doing because that would be backseat driving. And the cops took my license away last week.
Not sure about this. Thank you, Dark Soul. I think because we have so many red seals we can get through or buy with this play. But yeah, look, it's barely there. Whew. Which means Next ante's looking real sketch. Yeah, Perky alone gets me through this ante. It's mostly next ante that I'm worried about. It's not going to be enough to, like, actually keep pace with the blinds. Again, the Perkio came so late. Could do it with Cryptid? No, that's simply not the case. It might keep me alive for an ante or two, but it's not going to, like, go deep enough. I don't think, like, you're failing to understand the massive, massive, massive importance of having more than one thing go off on your Perkio every round.
Misogyny allegations are at an all-time high, unfortunately.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know if that's enough is the problem. Like, I'm about to die right now. Like, I can't get E17. Why are we pogging? I have to win 2 rounds still. Arcing for Constellation Flat Molt. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, I have to get another cryptid right now. Dead. That's a shame. I think maybe just taking the ectoplasm there was a throw. It was too greedy. I wasn't paying enough attention to how fast the blinds were scaling.
Well met.
Wilbski, thank you for the prime. Yeah, we're extraordinarily far off here. Unfortunate. If only, like, the Perkio just needed to be... Well, I really just needed a Blueprint or a Brainstorm and this run would have taken off, but... let's see. 1 E to the 17th. So, yeah. I would have gotten through this ante and had the Invisible Joker active if I hadn't taken the Ecto. The Ecto was a throw. Still, I mean, that's right out about the hour, and we got a pretty respectable score, which is what we're aiming for. And, I mean, that's 2 consecutive runs that were pretty solid. I think if we're...
AO7X to this run. As I have played with my last load today, I'm gonna be leaving you. Don't worry, this breakup is amicable because you didn't appreciate my Hawk 2Rs. Goodbye, y'all.
See you later, home team. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun, though. Good practice. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're interested in watching Murphy's charity event, first of all, I recommend you watching it on his channel because he's going to be doing some shoutcasting with Dr. Spectred. So what you can do is follow my channels, get a notification that I'm going live, and then move over to his stream so that you can watch the full extent of it. Rather than just my perspective as I fumble through and tried to not embarrass myself in front of the entire Balatro community. I do appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for watching. It was a lot of fun. Stream schedule next week will be a little bit erratic because of the holiday, but otherwise things will go back to normal. But anyway, enjoy your weekends if you don't make it tomorrow, and I will see you soon. If you're on Twitch, which everybody is at this point because I just ended the YouTube stream,